Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're going to finally settle a debate that you've probably had a million times. In this corner, you've got the big, powerful headphones, and over here, the small, sneaky earbuds. It's time for the ultimate audio showdown, so let's get right into it. So right off the bat, which side are you on? Are you team headphones, all about that immersive sound? Or are you team earbuds, where it's all about being lightweight and easy to carry? Go ahead and pick your team, and keep it in mind as we go. All right, let's officially meet our contenders. You know them, you love them. We've got the classic over-the-ear headphones and the tiny but mighty earbuds. I mean, it feels like you see these things everywhere you go, right? Well, there's actually a pretty cool word for that. And that word is ubiquitous. I know, it sounds a little fancy, but all it means is that something is so common, you see it everywhere. Like, think about it. On the bus, at the gym, walking down the street, headphones and earbuds, they are totally ubiquitous. Okay, let's kick off our first round. Ding ding! This one's called the sound off, and it's all about what matters most to a lot of us. You know, the actual sound. Who's going to give us the best listening experience? So you can see right away there's a big difference here. It really comes down to size. Headphones are just, well, bigger. They have more room for all the little parts that make that deep, booming bass sound. That's what gives you that rich, full, detailed audio that's just awesome for getting lost in music. Earbuds, on the other hand, because they're so small, they kind of struggle to produce that really deep bass. The sound isn't quite as full, but hey, they're still fantastic for things like podcasts and phone calls. So here's the TLDR on that one. If you're looking for that big, booming, almost like you're at a concert sound, headphones are going to win that round pretty much every time. Simple as that.
And we're on to round two. So let's switch gears a bit and talk about what it's like to actually carry these things around all day. This is the portability and comfort challenge.
And this right here really shows you the trade-off, doesn't it? I mean, headphones are bulky. You can't just shove them in your pocket. Plus, you've got the whole messing up your hair thing. They can get in the way of glasses. And yeah, they can make your ears pretty sweaty. Earbuds, though, they are the absolute kings of convenience. They're so light, they fit into the tiniest pocket, but we've all been there. What's the big downside? They can fall out. Ugh. All right, let's pause for a second. It's time for a little pop quiz. I've got a true or false question for you, based on what we've been talking about. You ready? Okay, here we go. True or false? Headphones that fully cover your ear are called circumaurals. What do you think? Is that a real word, or did I just make it up? Go ahead, lock in your answer.
And the answer is true. Yep, that's our second vocab word of the day, circumaural. And the easiest way to remember it is that circum kind of sounds like circle, right? And these headphone cups literally circle your entire ear. Pretty neat, huh?
So let's wrap up round two with our TLDR. If you're running around, commuting, or just want something you can grab and go without thinking twice, earbuds are the clear winners, no question. They are the portability champs. Now, before we get to the final verdict, we got to talk about this super cool, almost magical feature that both headphones and earbuds can have. I'm talking about noise cancellation. How in the world does it create that little personal bubble of quiet for you?
So, to understand this, we need our last vocab word, and that word is ambient noise. It just sounds kind of scientific, but all it really means is all the background sound that's just there. You know, the hum of the fridge, the rumble of traffic outside, that's all ambient noise.
So, how do you get rid of all that noise? Here's a great way to think about it. Imagine that ambient noise is like a wave in the ocean. Well, noise cancellation technology creates the exact opposite wave. And what happens when those two waves crash into each other? They cancel out, and the water becomes perfectly flat, or in our case, silent.
Here's how it works, broken down into 3 super simple steps. First, these tiny little microphones on the outside, they listen to all the noise around you. Second, a really smart little computer chip creates the exact opposite sound wave, like a mirror image of that noise. And third, it plays that anti-noise sound into your ears at the exact same time, and poof! The two waves cancel each other out and you get that wonderful peace and quiet.
Now, it's not perfect magic. This tech is absolutely incredible at canceling out those constant, low-droning sounds, like a jet engine on a plane. But it's not so great with sudden, sharp noises, like a dog barking or a car horn. The little chip just can't react quite fast enough for those. All right, we've looked at sound quality, we've looked at portability, and we've even dived into the magic of noise cancellation. It is time to tally up the scores and crown a winner in this epic showdown. So let's check out the final scorecard. When it comes to pure sound quality, headphones get the trophy, no doubt. For portability, Earbuds are the champs, hands down. For noise isolation, and that's just physically blocking out noise by covering your ears, headphones get a big thumbs up. But for comfort, that's a total toss-up. It really, really depends on you and what feels good. So we're going to have to call that one a tie.
And that leads us to the big surprise twist. After all of this, the real winner is neither of them. Because the real judge is you. The best choice isn't about which one is better overall. It's about which one is better for you and for what you're doing right then.
This quote really sums it up perfectly. If you want to just sit back and enjoy the absolute best sound quality, headphones are going to be your best bet. But if you're working out or you're on the move, earbuds are probably the way to go.
Which brings us right back to that question from the beginning. Now that you know all the pros and the cons, what matters more to you? Are you on Team Perfect Sound or are you on Team Ultimate Convenience? There's no wrong answer. The choice is yours. Thanks so much for tuning in.